What's going on, family? It's your boy Mozy here with another episode of Mozy Reacts. On today's episode of Mozy Reacts, I'm going to be starting the series YuYu Hakusho. I'm kind of familiar with it. I remember watching it as a kid back in the day, like before school. Can't remember what was on, like Adult Swim or Cartoon Network, and I would see bits and parts here. The reason I want to watch it, even though I have seen bits and parts of it, is that now that I'm older, I realize it's an anime. Back in the day, I thought it was just a cartoon, but now I realize that was probably the very first anime I ever watched. So I kind of just want to rewatch it to see all the way through to kind of get the full experience and to just kind of relive that nostalgia feeling from my childhood. But with that being said, before I get into today's episode, I do want to give a huge shout out to you guys for all the love and support that you guys are showing me. I do truly appreciate it. And as always, this is not a market substitute. You should always support the official release. Oh God! Yeah, this already feels like a early '90s anime already. Just the animation.
I swear.
Oh God! I'm sorry. This English dubbed is horrible. Oh my gosh.
This boy's name is Yusuke. He's 14 years old and is supposed to be the hero of this story. But oddly
That's one
enough,
thing that always confused me was why was it called YuYu if his name's Yusuke? Like, is YuYu just a... Where's the name YuYu Hakusho come from? I'm still trying to remember what happened this episode. I can't remember. Like, I literally only remember him having to face the guy with the three eyes one time. And that's it. There's a fight that they have.
Whoa! You think you can do just whatever you want?
I wonder if life is really like that when you die. Like if you die, like all of a sudden, if you can actually see your body.
Today did start off different. I went to school.
Oh yeah, I remember now. He's the only one that doesn't wear the school uniform. For some reason, he wears a green jumpsuit. Oh, and his little girlfriend. I remember.
Hey,
what's her name?
Give me a break, Keiko. I look better in green.
Keiko, that's what it was. Oh my gosh.
Once every 10 days.
I remember he always used to be so inappropriate with her, and me as a kid being like,
which gets me in trouble as a
what?
class
Is this allowed?
You hear me?
Nice uniform. It's lacy.
He just lifted up his skirt. I remember as a little kid being like, huh.
Hey, you perv, boy.
Actually, as a little kid, I didn't even question that. I was just like, oh, okay. As an adult, I'm like, bro, no, that's not okay to do.
Gone? He doesn't have many friends.
Not what I heard.
Yeah, I think we would know.
I wonder if there's I'm gonna have to look up to see if there's a Japanese sub version, because oh my, this English version is
No way, man. You mean he just gave you his wallet? That's fresh.
or maybe it's just because I've watched animes now. I'm comparing it to Attack on Titan or Naruto. I'm
Well,
just like,
what are you
ugh.
gonna do if Urameshi finds out you said that cousin stuff?
He's like,
I swear I didn't mean it. Here, take it.
It's Iwamoto.
You boys are safe from him now. What happened?
Oh, I remember this guy. He's the teacher that doesn't like Yusuke, right? He always tries to get Yusuke in trouble for no reason.
You up for your wallets. Typical scum behavior.
It figures.
I'm not really
One day I feel
remembering
like
the.
going to school,
I
everyone
kind of
will
remember
push on
these
me
scenes, but
and
at the
give
same
me
time
their
I don't.
stupid lectures.
But inside of me, I'm like, I don't remember this scene, but I'm getting this feeling like you do know it. I'm just getting so giddy, so I know I've.
Oh, great.
So unconsciously, I do remember this
Get me
scene.
coffee. Well, if you're never going to go there, you might as well quit and get yourself a job.
Are you gonna give me a lecture too, Mom? While you're in your
Yeah, dude,
pajamas?
that's what I meant like that. Is that in America, if you miss too much school, you get truancy officers on you, and your parents can go to jail. But in Japanese, I always see it all the time. Where they're like, yeah, they don't go to school. They miss school for so long. Da 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 da.
Get any stupider?
Yes, it's what's his name?
Urameshi.
He always gets his ass
Hey,
beat by
Kuwabara,
him.
you're conscious.
Kuwabara!
Not used to that.
That was a cheap shot last time, and I was only knocked out for a little bit, okay? Now I'm back, and I'm gonna beat your face up so bad even kittens won't look at you.
I remember he's like a he's a perv,
So
right?
sorry
He's always into
Coffee had such a
ladies.
bad day. It makes me a real jerk.
Nice moves.
You win! Don't hurt us! I feel better.
Got the Family Guy pose on right there.
Laura, maybe you should stop picking so many fights with Urameshi, huh?
That makes 0 wins and 156 losses.
Why would you keep trying? 156 losses.
May I have my ball, please?
Listen, kid, that's
Like,
dangerous. There are
that
cars
was supposed to be a
going by
voice
that will
actor for a
splatter you
little
into the
tiny
pavement.
kid? No. My little kid, because that entertained me.
Goddamn right.
Oh, I remember this scene. Like, I was like, why is this guy in a town driving so fast like this? It made no sense to me. You're a real one for that, though.
So that's
Great
it.
reflexes.
I'm roadkill?
Bingo! Bingo! You win the prize!
Oh, it's, the Bulma girl.
I didn't expect you to figure it out so quickly.
What's her name? I know it. It's like on the tip of my tongue. Boba, Botan.
Who the hell are you?
Botan's my name, the pilot of the River Styx. I take care of people like you. I believe in your culture they also call me the Grim Reaper. Ring a bell?
I hope
Pretty
the Grim
girl like
Reaper
you?
is this,
Please, you're no Grim
like,
Reaper.
wholesome
well, I'm
and
not
not
sure
so
if I should
scary.
take that as a compliment or an insult. Yusuke Urameshi, age 14. Personalities
Like,
impulsive,
Urameshi,
romantic,
but then
with a
the
violent
title
temper.
is
He has no respect
YuYu
for
Hakusho.
authority and is a horrible
I want to know where the YuYu
Things
Hakusho
weren't
comes
looking up
from.
for you, were
I never
they?
really, I don't
That's
remember
none of
that.
your business! Look at that. He's really okay. All right,
Oh, I remember
I've got
they,
no
he was going to go to
regrets. You can
heaven
take
or
me to
whatever, but
hell
they're
or
like,
wherever it is I'm
oh,
going.
we can't because
What's
this is
so
out of
funny
character
about
for
that?
him.
I'm here to see if you'll accept an ordeal that could give you your life back.
An ordeal? Really?
Mm-hmm.
What in the
was the
world are you
ordeal?
blabbering about?
What do you have to do?
It's funny, Yusuke. None of us were expecting you to die today. You've thrown us all for a
Right.
loop.
And I want to know, I
Once
bet that
someone
stuff
with your
really does
credentials did That
happen.
scenario 1,000 times, and they never would have saved a kid like that. No one saw it coming.
Oh, give me a
Like,
freaking
I'm
break!
really
Are you
curious if the
telling me
afterlife
you
is
guys
like
were
that.
expecting that little
It'd be
boy
kind of
to
cool if
die?
it is.
But without the confusion caused by you running into the street, that boy would have actually missed the car and escaped with one less scrape on his right shoulder.
What? But he was
Bruh.
headed right for him.
In other words, your death was a complete and utter waste.
Could you imagine? Oh my gosh, I'd be so
Surprised?
upset.
Yes, I can hardly blame you for that.
What is the ordeal though?
Cool your jet, silly head. I told you can get a second chance, don't you remember? Just go through this little easy ordeal and you can be back to life in no time.
What's her name has to kiss him.
You can fix it if you follow a few steps.
I like that he always just sits
Come on,
cross-legged
it's a pretty good deal,
while
don't you
flying.
think?
That looks very comfortable. I don't know why.
Maybe, but no thanks. I think I like being a ghost. You
Classic
said yourself
anime.
my life was kind of pathetic, right?
That or putting your hands in your pocket.
Everyone's gonna be much happier now that I'm erased.
I'm sorry you feel that way at such an early age.
Yeah, well, you've got to agree
Right.
there's no point in doing some
R.I.P..
stupid ordeal.
I don't guess there's any point
I think
in
I did
making
that
big
wrong, but-
decisions in a hurry. Why don't you spend some time at your wake and think it over?
Like, I don't think I've ever heard about someone that's died and then I know people feel that way, like, oh, no one will miss me, but that's never the case, ever. I can't think.
All my classmates are here. Just like I thought. Look at them laughing. They probably just came over here because they're getting extra credit.
Keiko, please.
Could you imagine? I'd be so pissed.
Come on, let's go back. This isn't right. Shut up, let
Oh no, I remember this scene now.
What? Kuwabara?
Damn you! You think you can just back out because you're scared? No! You're supposed to be here for me.
God, 10 years later in this show, still got you on the verge of crying. Like, episode 1, I remember watching that scene and I was crying because I was just like, dude.
Did you see those?
What? The music? I don't know. It just.
Yorameshi hung out with.
Even right then.
Car wasn't big enough for them too. Well, between you and me, Mr. Iwamoto, I'd say he probably saved that little kid on accident while he was trying to knock him down.
Why is he going like this, but yelling?
I wouldn't be surprised by that, Mr. Akashi.
Darn. Yusuke, I don't know why I don't feel like speaking well of you. Why didn't you stay? You could have made something great out of yourself.
It's the music. I remember this music is like triggering. Because I remember every time they play it, I'm like, I gotta look away because I'm gonna start to cry. God, I couldn't even imagine. I feel so bad knowing that your son died to save my son. I hope people who, if you haven't seen this show, you should definitely check it out, because he definitely thought, nobody cares about me, my mom's a drunk, she doesn't care. And now look at his mom, devastated.
No, son. I don't know why those people were crying like that. It was probably because they wanted to play with them too.
Oh my God, kids are so innocent, it's so hurtful. Oh God.
Have you ever not known about something that seemed obvious to everybody else?
That happens to us all, I think. So are you ready now?
Like,
yeah, I am.
I've had that feeling where, you know, you think nobody cares about you, it's better if you just go away, but I promise you, that's not the case.
Hey! Where are you gonna take us?
We're going to see someone who will explain the ordeal to you and give you what you need.
What?
Oh, I remember, it's the,
You'll see.
Hey!
It's the kid with the
And
pacifier,
that's the way
right?
it is.
Alrighty, well that was it for episode 1 of YuYu Hakusho, and I enjoyed it so much. The nostalgia was an overload. I definitely am starting to kind of remember some of the scenes. I want to say, like, I don't know how many, I think there's like over 100 episodes. I want to say I've seen maybe half of it now that I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking I watched him train and him fight the guy with the 3 eye. I think that's where, like, Cartoon Network or whatever, they stopped airing it and then would start over. I can't remember though, I may be wrong. But yeah, I love that episode. Definitely gets me choked up. That music, I definitely remember hearing that music and being like, this is episode 1, why am I crying right now? And I'm pretty sure later on it happens again. Like that, the kid in the blue jumpsuit, I can't remember, it starts with a K. But every time he like gets emotional, that music plays and it always gets me in my feels. I do remember that being like, yo, why am I crying at this one scene? As a kid, I didn't understand, being like, why am I crying right now? As an adult, I now understand. But yeah, I think I'm gonna enjoy this just because it's gonna be me remembering stuff and then also probably being surprised with some things I don't remember. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys sticking around and watching this episode with me. It's been real. It's definitely been fun. It's been real fun. Later on.